Honorable Speaker, after the committee considered the nominees' field questionnaire pursuant to the provisions of Section 7(9) of the Public Appointments Act, curriculum vitae, and having had oral submissions, made the following observations regarding suitability for holding the position of CECM in charge of the Department of Trade, Tourism, Investment, and Cooperatives. 1, that the nominee is eligible to hold the position to which she has been nominated by virtue of being a Kenyan citizen, pursuant to the provisions of Section 35(3) of the County Governments Act 2012. The nominee meets the requirement of Chapter 6 of the Constitution on leadership and integrity, having obtained clearance from the EACC, KRA, HELP, DCI, and CRB. 3, that the nominee did not demonstrate adequate knowledge on topical, administrative, and technical issues touching on the Department of Trade, Tourism, Investment, and Cooperatives. The committee observed the following on the suitability of the nominee. 1, that the nominee is eligible to hold the position to which she has been nominated by the virtue of being a Kenyan citizen pursuant to the provisions of Section 35(3) of the County Governments Act 2012. That the nominee meets the requirements of Chapter 6 of the Constitution on leadership and integrity, having obtained clearance from the EACC, KRA, HELP, DCI, and CRB. And 3, the nominee demonstrated adequate knowledge on topical, administrative, and technical issues touching on the Department of Finance and Economic Planning. Honorable Speaker, Japhet Ndomba Idhenji is the nominee for the position of County Executive Committee member in charge of the Department of Lands, Physical Planning, and Urban Development. And this is his academic background as found out by the committee. The nominee was a teacher by profession. 2, the nominee undertained a Master's of Education in Leadership and Education Management from Kenya Methodist University in 2013. 3, the nominee entertained a Bachelor of Education from the University of Nairobi in 1995. And 4, the nominee entertained a Diploma in Education Management from the Kenya Education Management Institute in the year 2013. Honorable Speaker, after the nominee was vetted extensively, the committee drew the following observations and conclusions on their professional training, experience, and suitability. That 1, the nominee and an experience of 35 years in the education sector. That this Honorable Assembly rejects the nomination of Mr. Japhet Kithinji Ndomba, the nominee for the position of CECM in charge of the Department of Lands, Physical Planning, and Urban Development. 7, that this Honorable Assembly rejects the nomination of Ms. Kaste Kaimuri Micheni, the nominee for the position of CECM in charge of the Department of Youth Affairs, Sports, Gender, and Social Development. 8, that this Honorable Assembly approves the nomination of Ms. Kadhono Monica Kaithiori, nominee for the position of County Executive Committee member in charge of the Department of Finance and Economic Planning. 9, that this Honorable Assembly approves the nomination of Mr. Japhet Dhuranira Idhana, the nominee for the position of County Executive Committee member in charge of the Department of Education, Science, Culture, ICT, and Arts. 10, that this Honorable Assembly approves the nomination of Mr. Dickson Munene Kanata, the nominee for the position of County Executive Committee member in charge of the Department of Legal Affairs, Public Service, Management, and Administration. Recommendation number 11, that pursuant to the provisions of Section 10(1) of the Public Appointments Act 2017, Her Excellency the Governor, in nominating and submitting another candidate for approval by the county.
It is this exercise that we did as a committee of appointment, where I was privileged to serve, and I can say without any fear of contradiction that we were guided by meritocracy, and we vowed never to entertain a kakistocracy. Mr. Speaker, the report that has been read by the majority leader today binds all of us as members of the Committee on Appointment, and urge the members to look at it and support even the ones that we have got from our able Honorable Governor, who said that he wants merit in this great county where everybody will be judged by what he or she can do and not what he or she knows. It is on that basis, Mr. Speaker, without much ado, that I do support.
The few who have not made it, they live to fight another day. And Mr. Speaker, I urge the Honorable Governor Kawira Mwangaza to expeditiously go and come up with another list. Let her bring the list to this Honorable House, and the Speaker will look at the list with the nominees, and the Speaker will go ahead and vet, and we assure our public, our Meru County, that this Honorable House is going to give them credible CECs to serve in the county government of Meru. Thank you, Mr. Speaker, sir.
So standing under number 54-2, I now put the question which says, as you know, this Honorable Assembly considers and adopts the report of the Select Committee on Appointment on the vetting of nominees to the positions of County Executive Committee members, which report was read on the table of the Honorable Assembly today, the first day of November 2022, during the afternoon sitting. Will as many as of a similar opinion say aye? Aye. Will as many as of a contrary opinion say nay? Now the ayes have it and the motion is passed.
And immediately serve the people and the Republic of Kenya, in the office of County Assembly, member of Meru County, that I shall diligently.
Bandai. Bandai.
Congratulations. A few who have made it, and the Speaker, the few who have not made it, they leave.
On one hand, what is it a machine has for them?